President Donald Trump undertook a 4-day diplomatic tour through Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. In Saudi Arabia, he received a lavish royal welcome, complete with fighter jets soaring overhead and a grand purple carpet ceremony. He announced a significant investment deal of $600 billion, concentrating on energy, defense, technology, and infrastructure. In terms of security, a substantial defense agreement valued at $142 billion was concluded, incorporating advanced air and missile defense systems.
The U.S. president is trying to get $1 trillion in investments to create jobs in the United States and also to see that free flow of investments between the United States and Saudi Arabia. The Crown Prince said he was more likely to spend about $600 billion investing in U.S. defense, but already we've seen that number is moving upwards. We know already that there has been investment in artificial intelligence, something that Saudi Arabia is already very big in. We've heard that there will be autonomous vehicles driving in Saudi Arabia as early as 2025 this year, and Uber, the CEO of Uber, making that announcement. We also know that there is a $2 billion investment in infrastructure here in Saudi Arabia with U.S. firms. There's also been Google, Oracle, Salesforce, cutting-edge technology that is going to be invested in both countries to the tune of about $80 billion. And we also know that there's been a purchase of U.S. technology of more than $142 billion when it comes to a defense partnership. So that dollar figure is continuing to move up with the Saudis purchasing the kind of technology from the United States that Donald Trump is hoping to deliver on for the American people.
We have a decision to make, and that was where to go, and we talked. And I appreciated what you said, because you're going to be creating tremendous numbers of jobs in the United States, and we have the best product. We have the best military equipment in the world by far.
During his visit to Saudi Arabia, President Donald Trump made a landmark declaration: the United States will lift all sanctions on Syria.
After discussing the situation in Syria with the Crown Prince, your Crown Prince, and also with President Erdogan of Turkey, who called me the other day and asked for a very similar thing, among others, and friends of mine, people that I have a lot of respect for in the Middle East, I will be ordering the cessation of sanctions against Syria in order to give them a chance at greatness.
With the fall of Bashar al-Assad's government last year, Trump emphasized that Syria's new leadership under President Ahmed al-Shara deserved an opportunity to rebuild and restore global relations.
We're getting some incredible pictures from across Syria into our newsroom now. This is Damascus, where clearly thousands of people have taken to the streets. They've completely gridlocked the capital there as people celebrate that announcement from President Donald Trump that the US is going to lift sanctions on Syria. Also in Aleppo, another major city within Syria, where people are out waving the Syrian flag.
This is Umayyad Square. It's already coming to a standstill. Crowds are gathering, they're dancing, they're singing. This is a night of celebrations. The sanctions have been in place for 14 years, so this is a very big deal. Now, the Syrian Foreign Ministry have issued a statement. They've thanked Donald Trump, they've thanked the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and they've said, we view this announcement with great positivity, as it reflects a broader international shift towards a more constructive stance. We're ready to enhance our relationship with the United States based on mutual respect and shared interest. That shared interest word is going to be very crucial going forward. Already people are interpreting that as being American investment coming into the country, and it is very badly needed. The sanctions were brutal, they were crippling. If you're a family of four, for example, and you did your weekly shop, you would have to take a trolley full of cash to be able to pay for it. Hyperinflation was that bad. So the fact that money is now going to come in to the country and be able to go out for the country, investment's going to come in, which means jobs for the people, is a very big domestic win for the Syrian president, Ahmed al-Shara. Now, he will be meeting with Donald Trump. They say this meeting is a hello. This is what we've been hearing, so we don't know exactly how much FaceTime they're going to get with each other. Clearly, though, there is one crucial thing. Right now, this is a historic high between the relationship of Syria and the United States of America.
US President Donald Trump will reportedly meet his Syrian counterpart Ahmed al-Shara on Wednesday. That would be the first time the country's leaders have met in more than 25 years. Mr. Shara came to power 5 months ago after his rebel group overthrew the Assad regime, which had ruled Syria since 1971. While his rise to power has been welcomed by many Western governments, he's attracted suspicion for his past links with Islamist militant groups, including Al-Qaeda.
Trump revealed that Secretary of State Marco Rubio will meet Syria's foreign minister in Turkey later this week.
Ahmed al-Shara has reportedly proposed what has been described as a Ukraine-style minerals agreement with the United States, allowing for American companies to tap into its natural resources. He has also reportedly offered building the said Trump Tower in the Syrian capital as part of this broader proposal pitched to the US president via intermediaries. The Syrian proposal also included reshaping ties with Israel, showing willingness to allow Tel Aviv to retain a security presence in the Golan Heights, a strategic area captured in 1967. As per the Times report, the Syrian president could be open to negotiations to join the Abraham Accords to normalize ties with Israel, very crucial. And the UAE and Bahrain have already signed the accords. Apart from that, efforts are being made to arrange a meeting between al-Shara and Donald Trump during his visit to Saudi Arabia. According to reports, al-Shara discussed the possibility of such a meeting with the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. But the White House denied that any such encounter will be taking place.
We've been waiting for this for many years. It feels like a mountain's been lifted off our chest because now people can live more freely.
It's a very positive step if it really happens, and we hope for the best because the people are truly exhausted and conditions have been really difficult in the past period.
I support and bless this. After 15 years of destruction, siege, damaged infrastructure, electricity issues and poor living conditions, I support this and hope for the best for these people who have endured so much.
And President Trump also said, had news of that it pleased the Saudi rulers and indeed got a standing ovation at the investment forum when he announced that sanctions would be lifted on Syria. So all told, a very successful visit, and President Trump will hope that on his next stops, both in Qatar and United Arab Emirates, he will continue to emphasize that, as he put it, that America has never been stronger, that it is a golden era for America and at least for this part of this region.